Hello, hello, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Well, yes, this is the illumANark, and we are at the ultimate orc slaying madness! Yes, we are using Middle-earth's Shadow of Mordor to vent our aggravations towards, well, hey, creatures as powerful as they need to be to hurt others. And we are bringing that pain to an end. We are slowly drawing to a close the power of the orc in the land of Mordor. Now remember, this is a prequel to the movie, where everything is starting to fall apart for all of the Lord of the Rings movies. This is after The Hobbit, well after The Hobbit, but before the Lord of the Rings. Okay, so in that time spent, yes, the orcs are gathering in the land of Mordor, and I'm just thinning the herd a little bit. I'm probably saving the human race 15 or 20 years, because I'm just cutting them down wholesale. You know, they use their strength against those lesser than themselves because they're lesser strong, not lesser creatures. They're not just hunting out the local ecology, they are hunting humans. And well, as a ranger, I am sworn to protect the lands of men, and so I shall protect the lands of men. And now on to the rest of our discussion. Now on to the rest of the story. Well, as you see how lovely our control is with the nanites of all those around us, and we are just laying waste to this orc population, I am thinking about all the other unsatisfied difficulties in my life. Right now I am days out. I think today's the 12th. Oh, sorry. Wow, I've lost a couple of days. It's the 14th? Well, the 14th, that tells me something. So, it being the 14th when I'm recording this, on the 22nd, I'm going in for a third heart surgery. They're going to be installing a defibrillator, which is not nearly as tragic as having my first and second heart surgeries, because those were both open heart and extremely high risk. This one, not quite as such the high risk, but no less the concern, because they don't even want me to slow down my blood thinners. And that, you know, they're saying the risk of slowing down my blood thinners is higher than the risks of doing the surgery with my blood very thin, which I need for my St. Jude's valve. Which is St. Jude. There we go. Somebody was bright enough, wise enough, silly enough to name a heart valve, a mechanical heart valve, after the patron saint of lost causes. So, yeah, I have to say, when they installed it, it was thought to be a lost cause. The fact was, I was already dead. I had an aortic dissection, which most people don't even survive. I walked in the hospital, kind of said, I don't feel so good, and then passed away dead. They said I was ashen gray. I was bleeding out internally. You know, it is amazing that my doctor was able to save me. Dr. Johnson, I have to be thankful to the man. He's now retired. I think he's had enough cases. I think I was one of his last big high risk surgery cases. And not getting into all the circumstances of how I got there or how things were that difficult. It is, the fact was I had only a 25% chance of survival. And the one thing I've always held on to is the fact that the more likely the chance of failure, the greater my chances of success. It's always been that way in my life. I have friends who can recall that, you know, I could do things that would be considered impossible by most people because I was just improbability man. I was extreme. Everything that was improbable or unlikely, I could deal with because I was me, and I could accomplish anything, and that lower my likelihood of success, the greater my possibility of success. So I have to say this is not a disorienting concept for me, except that this is not my first 2 heart surgeries. I had less than a 25% chance of surviving either one of them, and I survived both. Now I have survived both surgeries. This defibrillator one is not nearly as risky, and actually that is the greatest cause for concern, is that I have not a likelihood of great difficulty, and that actually I find to be disturbing. It's you know, I mean, there's always this 2 to 4% chance in any year that my heart is just gonna stop and not restart. And even my girlfriend has got standing orders to talk to me after I've been declared dead, because honestly, I've more than once had difficulty where I was declared dead and woke up and got better. That's just the way to say it, right? And all in all, I have done fairly well, all things considered. I've survived where lesser men have failed. Yes, and you know, it was a sense of pride for me for a very long time. Then I realized that my pride is what keeps getting in the way. I have had more difficulties because of my pride than anything else. So well, I face this surgery. I actually have a little consternation, little concern of whether or not how likely I am to endure this one as well as I have the other 2. But I have a friend here on YouTube who's had a similar surgery, and they're enduring well enough. You know, of course they have their own issues as well, and I have subscriptions to issues. So we're going to get through this surgery on the 22nd, and hopefully life will persist rather nicely. And if not, then I will determine what is else from there. The thing is I'm trying to put myself ahead a couple of days with my recordings, because my intent is to make sure I have one going live every day, at least every weekday. If I get enough ahead, I'm gonna be trying to make sure that that's every day, period, because I want to accelerate my channel. I want it to succeed. This is something that I've noticed my friends or people, I really can't call them friends, they're associates or people I have just noticed on YouTube. And the ones that are making it are the ones that are posting every single day, same time. Some of them are posting 2 times a day. Same times for each posting, or morning or afternoon or whatever. But the ones that are experiencing growth, I mean, I think I have 29 or 30 followers, so not a lot of subscribers for YouTube, which is fine. I can have a low count. Everybody starts at 0. Even PewDiePie started at 0. So, I'm going to start somewhere, and I'm going to start at the same somewhere as everyone else. So maybe at that point, what I need to do is take care of the things that matter, which means I have to produce enough video to be able to post daily, and that's my first goal. Even before getting 100 subscribers or anything else, I'm going to post a minimum of daily. And after that, after I have found what I'm looking for and posting every day, then I will worry about the content that will draw people to my channel. Now, the posting every day for a week won't be difficult. Why? Because I've already got 3 in the pipeline that are ready to go up today. 4 in the pipeline that are ready to go up today. I have 1 that's actually already on there that I had. It's still private because I haven't. It's a vlog, and but my internet is not up yet. I have an expectation that very soon Mr. Cableman will be here, and I will finally be live again, 80 up, 80 down, according to my provider. Now, I don't know how truthful that is. We will see. We will see what we will see. Then we will see what is seen and what is unseen. We are enduring all of my concerns, and well, in the end, it comes down to one thing and one thing alone. Peace out to all of you. Peace out to my Illuminars and Mysterians. And honestly, live your life. Take chances, be crazy, don't wait. Because right now is the oldest you've ever been and the youngest you'll be ever again. Peace out. Peace out for today, peace out for tomorrow, peace out to you always, and I am out of here.
You haven't got the guts.